Welcome friends, in this one, let's answer the following question right here. So a particle moves along the x-axis so that its acceleration at any time t is a of t equals 2t minus 7. If the initial velocity of the particle is 6, at what time t during the interval from 0 to 4 is the particle farthest to the right? So this is the 1997 question number 13 AP Calculus BC test question, multiple choice. So let's answer this. You can proceed as follows. You're given a of t, and you're given that it's 2t minus 7. Now, that means that the velocity as a function of time can be recovered through anti-differentiation. So you can anti-differentiate here 2t minus 7 and then add the dt. Anti-differentiating here will give you t squared by the power rule and then minus 7t, and that a constant c. Now, you're told the initial value of the velocity. So in other words, you're told the following, that v of 0 is equal to 6. The initial velocity, that means t has the value 0, and then the value 6 at t equals 0. So that means the following then in our case, that 6 is set equal to t squared, but t has to be replaced with 0, like this. That becomes, in other words, 6 equals 0 squared minus 7 times 0 plus c. From this, you can solve this for c, so c is equal to 6. Now, once you have this, you can write your final velocity, v of t, in other words, is then equal to t squared, let's see, minus 7t, and then plus 6 in this case. This phrase that says, at what time t during the interval from 0 to 4 is the particle farthest to the right, what does that mean? You're going to the right, you stop for a second, and then you turn, and you go in the opposite direction, to the left that is. So let's add a graph here to help us understand things a bit better. Look at this graph right here, okay? I'm going to graph the velocity function versus time. So t squared minus 7t and then plus 6. Now right around t equals 1, you observe the following. That right here, you see the velocity is positive right here, okay? In other words, v of t is greater than 0. Right here, you see that v of t is less than 0. What it's telling you is that up to the first second here, you're going to the right because the velocity is positive. And then after the first second, you basically stop, and then at t equals 1, and then you turn and you go in the opposite direction because the velocity is negative. That's graphical insight. Algebraically, you would take your t squared here, which is the velocity function, minus 7t, and then plus the 6, set that equal to 0, and solve that equation. So this would be basically by factoring something like t minus, let's see, 6, and then t minus 1, this is equal to 0. So t is either 6 or t is equal to 1. The one of interest to us is the one that goes between 0 and 4, right? Because we're given this condition right here that 0 should be less than or equal to the t that we choose. So if 1 goes in that position, then this is less than or equal to 4 also. In other words, t equals 1 is the solution to the question. B. If it's been helpful, friends, interesting, please leave a like, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video.